The funniest intros right now. I think my girl took some something before we started these videos. What are you muttering into the mic?
I didn't take nothing.
Well, I was muttering into the mic.
Muttering into the mic.
CliffBeats no script off the rip with the one and only.
Your girl Karen.
Who's on something right now.
Disruptive.
Very disruptive. It's okay. We have Eminem Stepping Stone. Guys, do me a favor. Go like, go subscribe. Please show love to Eminem. We have no lyrics this time. I want to see what Karen can catch without the lyrics and just see if it hits any different. If not, we go right back to the lyrics to help her out a little bit. You ready?
Yeah. I forget how fun this album cover is.
Oh, yeah. The kamikaze,
Yeah.
suck it, F
I'm
you
like,
too.
what's TIK CU5?
Now, I did tell you that this is the album cover basically for the Beastie Boys, right? So he's paying
Yeah,
homage
I
to the
do
Beastie
remember
Boys.
that.
Yeah, okay. Here we go. Stepping Stone, go like, go subscribe, show love to Eminem. Let's go. Oh, what should they do if they enjoy watching with us?
Subscribe, of course.
We would love to have you. Oh, she said, of course. With a pinky up. Of course.
Jesus.
It's 2002, everything was totally new. We were globally huge, watching sales go through the roof. We wrote when we viewed it, Runyon Avenue soldiers included. A multitude of homies who would pounce for no good excuse. We were so bulletproof, smoked, souped, and soaked in our youth. Thought we was running shit till we lost the sole of our shoe. The death of duty broke us in two. We were thrown for a loop, ain't none of us know what to do. And at the time, I was going through my own struggles too. So I wasn't in no condition to be coaching us through. Everyone tried to go solo, really nobody blew. I was hoping they do, so I ain't have to shoulder the crew. The plan was put everyone in position so that they knew how to stand on their own. And I don't want to open up wounds. I just noticed the oomph was gone when we go in the booth. Cause the truth is the moment the proof died, so did the group. I'ma rinse away this dirt. I forgot to make amends to all the friends I may have hurt. I better stop and say my grace. From it I pray that I don't fall. Cause on the way back down I may end up running back into them all. I never meant to use you all as my stepping stones.
Damn.
And it's bothered me since. And the farther we drift apart, the more awkward it gets. The more time goes by, the more life happens. And we gotta be men, we got responsibilities. Plus we don't say how we feel. And I feel like this is what got us in the debacle we're in. Been with you guys thick and thin, but it's almost as if sometimes we're not even friends. Which reminded me, Biz, Rockstar was the shit. Y'all could've got you a hit without me on the shit. If you would've put D12 on it, wish I could've did more.
Sorry, I had to stop. He's talking about Bizarre right there.
I was going to say, which group is he talking about? D12?
D12. That was his group.
So, Proof was in D12?
Yeah.
I did not. Oh, okay.
No, yeah. So I'm saying, you don't even know the name of my band.
My band.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is this a salsa thing?
That was D12. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's all D12s. But there was something he did in the first verse I want to show people. I didn't point it out, but really quick, I'm going to show everyone really quick in case you missed it. Before he says Soul of Our Shoe.
I just noticed the oomph was gone. Somebody blew. I was hoping they do, so I'd be what to do. And at the time, I was going through my own struggles too. So I wasn't in no condition of us. We were so bulletproof, smoked, souped, and soaked.
We were so bulletproof. Then he goes into the scheme about we lost the soul of our shoe the moment that Proof died, so did the group. So he was already like showing you a premonition of where he was heading with the song, which was insane to do writing wise.
Try talking you into coming up. Drift apart, the more awkward it gets. The more time goes by, the more life happens. And we gotta be men, we got responsibilities.
I like that too. Like, we don't talk enough. As men, like, we don't talk enough. I like him addressing that as well, saying, like, as men, we don't do that. The less we talk, the more awkward it gets. We all have people to take care of, families to raise. So I'm, putting a spotlight on that a little bit here.
Plus, we don't say how we feel, and I feel like this is what got us in the debacle we're in. Been with you guys thick and thin, but it's almost as if sometimes we're not even friends. Which reminded me, Biz, Rockstar was the shit. Y'all.
Rockstar was a song that Bizarre put out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could have got you a hit without me on the shit. If you would have put D12 on it, wish I could have did more to try talking you into coming up off it. I know it wasn't my fault, but part of it probably is. I think of all of the trips to BET and the rappers I wish that we would have politic with. Maybe y'all could have clicked and got you some features, but that's water under the bridge. But I'm washing my sins in it till my conscience is cleansed.
That's water under the bridge, and I'm washing my sins with it.
But it's like layer again, the growth and being able to say, like, I kind of wish that when we were over there and we were showing up that we were making connections instead of like
Beefing
and trying to fight and trying to like play into this I'm better, I'm the best thing. Because granted, you can do that. That's awesome. Part of the game, right? But maybe you could have got some features. Maybe we could have helped each other.
He's saying that maybe there's more I could have done by stepping back. And like just putting D12 on that, like keeping me off of it. Maybe you guys could have clicked with other people instead of me having a say and shit and maybe fucking up a relationship over here because I got beef with this person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's saying like I regret that, but at the same time, like I'm letting that's water under the bridge and I'm bathing myself in it, washing my sins.
Right.
I'ma rinse away this dirt. I forgot to make amends to all the friends I may have hurt.
What a great chorus.
Stop and say my
What was that?
This is a great little break.
Yeah.
grace. From it I pray that I don't fall. Cause on the way back down I may end up running back into them all. I never meant to use you all as my stepping stones. Never thought the party would end. 1 minute your body and shit, but then your audience splits. You can already sense the climate is starting to shift. To these kids you no longer exist. Went from raining cats and dogs in this bitch to tiny drops, little drips. And by the time your reign is over, you'll hardly be missed. You start thinking of...
Did you catch that whole scheme?
That was nasty.
Did you catch it?
Well, I think he's talking about like just growing into the game.
Bring it back one more time.
What am I supposed to catch? Like, what do you want me to catch?
I'm gonna show you. That's what I'm here for. See, the lyrics are helping her cheat. I knew it. I'm just kidding. It's okay. I just want you to enjoy the song. That's it.
In 1 minute your body and shit, but then your audience splits. You can already sense the climate is starting to shift.
So the climate is starting to
Climate is
shift,
shifting.
right? People are starting to no longer listen to your music. People are in the huppity hippity huppity ha. It's not 2002 anymore. It's 2018 at this point.
Right.
Here we go. But now climate. Keep that in mind.
To these kids you no longer exist. Went from raining cats and dogs in this bitch to
So raining cats and dogs.
Right.
tiny drops, little drips. And by the time your reign is over, you'll hardly be missed.
By the time it's over, you'll hardly be missed. You won't be missed anymore, but like missed.
Oh, okay. Missed.
She said, okay. That was one of the nastiest schemes, man. The writing was phenomenal. Maybe I'm fanboying. I don't know.
No, I think it's just I'm mind blown when I'm trying to understand things and then I'm not catching it, right? I'm thinking missed as in you'll miss me. MISSED. And then you say something and I'll still hear it that way. I'm still hearing it the same way that I'm thinking, processing. But then you'll do a hand gesture. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
it's
the rain's
MIST.
No.
Missed.
It's the rain's over.
Right,
Yeah,
missed.
But had the rain's over, like when you're on top of the world, it's your time to reign, but also rain. Yeah, you'll hardly be missed. I'm fanboying too because the writing's phenomenal here. And this, the cadence you're hearing really reminds me of something you'd hear off of like the Eminem show.
Okay. Yeah,
To
I
me
can kind of
personally.
agree with that, I think.
Yeah.
Since the climate is starting to shift, to these kids you no longer exist. Went from raining cats and dogs in this bitch to tiny drops, little drips. And by the time your reign is over, you'll hardly be missed. You start thinking of all the artists you did, all the carnage you left. Is this the kind of karma you get for turning your fucking back on busy Canava and Swift? A Freudian slip, subconsciously I honestly wish I ain't feel so much guilt and y'all didn't harbor resentment. But it's hard to pretend that y'all ain't got none. I just wish I had words, but I guess they're just enough for this. To my partners I can't say how sorry I am. This is not how I planned for our story to end. I love all of you, man, but I just can't be that guy. their careers, cause that's not even fair. I will always be here, but that spark isn't there. And I don't know how to recapture that time in the air. I've tried harkening back to what I'm fighting for air. I'm barely charting myself, feels like I'm on the descent, but it was not my intent to treat y'all like a stepping stone. Though I ain't left no one behind, but we've been down every road, done all we possibly can. I know we kept our hopes up, but the longer we spend living this lie that we live, the less is left for closure. So let's let this go. It's not goodbye to our friendship, but D12 is over. I'ma wash away my sins.
Ooh.
I'ma rinse away this dirt. I forgot to make amends to all the friends I may have hurt. I better stop and say my grace. From it I pray that I don't fall, cause on the way back down I may end up running back into them all. I never meant to use you all as my stepping stones.
My God, that
I never
chorus.
meant to make you feel like my stepping stones. I never meant to use you all for my stepping stones.
I just can't deal with the way he's able to just, I don't know, just provoke so much feeling with words, right? I understand all the growth he's saying. Like, look, I have a lot of maybe things that I think about that I would have done differently. He said guilt. He has a lot of guilt about the things that happened. But then he's also like, some of it I just couldn't really help, you know, like I didn't mean to do this. It just ended up kind of like going down that way. Had I known that that's how it would go, I might have made different decisions. But in that moment, not knowing, I'd probably do this thing again.
Yeah, he's basically saying like, look, I can't be the one that everyone depends on. Like, you have to do your own thing. There's some things I could have fucked up, but at the same time, like, it's on you. At the same time, I just want you to know that, you know what I'm saying, like, on my way back down, I hope you don't see. Because I always tell people this. I say, look, treat everybody with kindness. It doesn't matter who they are, man. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter their occupation, where they live at, where they're from, all this bullshit. Because maybe it's somebody's time to be popular, famous, have a bunch of money, whatever, have everything in life. Then, you know, you have nothing and you're like, damn, fuck that person, da 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 da. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might feel some type of way, or you might talk shit or hate on that person. Then one day they're down and you're up, and you're like, oh, it just wasn't my time then. You know what I'm saying? So, like, don't use people as a stepping stone, and don't compare yourself to others, because life's always going to be ups and downs and peaks and valleys. You know, you're not always going to be up. You're not always going to be down. You're kind of, by the end, you find that middle ground. You know, you're not going to be like that. So just, I like how he's saying that. Like, I never meant to use you all as my stepping stones. And just saying, hey, to the fans who are hardcore, just so you know, D12 is over. But our friendship is never over. I'm always going to be here for you guys. I like that.
I do too.
It takes a man to like actually address it. And like I said, Eminem does that through his music. This is his therapy. So this is obviously something that's been bothering him, or was at the time, you know?
Yeah. Had been on his mind for quite some time. It's a great chorus.
Yeah. I think it's a good song off the album.
I agree.
Little change of pace, but you liked it?
Yeah, I like things that are more heartfelt like that, where you can understand where he's coming from. And like I said, like, there's just levels of growth in everything he says and how he shows up and how he chooses to engage and what he lets you in on and what he, you know. So I just think he's super meticulous.
He's becoming more and more meticulous. Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I think that's part of, like, when I think of, you know, imagine working on a song with Eminem and it's the beginning of his career, you know, he's probably like, this is how it should go. This is how I picture it. Like, you know, this is where this goes. This is how I can just imagine that you'd want it to go one specific way. You have a vision and you know that it works because it's proven in the fact that you're the one that's kind of like in the forefront of things. So
I think the beginning of
people
Eminem's
follow.
career was more like, yo, 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 put the beat on, yo, 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 yo. I think he was more just a savage, but I see what you're saying. Yeah, Eminem's always had a vision. You know, once he gets an idea, he runs wild with it, and he's very creative. I mean, the dude's even a drawer. He's a creative. He's a full-blown creative. As simple as that, man. I like the way he addressed his friends, you know, and put it out in the public in a respectful way. Like, I never meant to use you all as my stepping stones. Because some people will be like, oh, Eminem just brought, you know, because he's white. So they go, oh, Eminem just brought black people along to make him seem cool and pop. It's like, no, those are his friends, dude. Like, Eminem didn't have to bring anybody with him.
And I think that's ultimately like the most important part when he says, what if I had not been necessarily in D12? Maybe it would have just hit a little bit different when it was just all of you, because you wouldn't have had to stand up or try to match or be compared to me, because at the end of the day, that's what was happening. I was already out there and people were comparing you all to me, wanting X from you all, like from me, and that was not fair to you.
And that's kind of the MO when you're signed to Shady Records, is they expect you to be like Slim Shady, but you can't be just like, now you could take pointers from Slim Shady, but you can't be Slim Shady. So you're in that huge shadow that he has casted all over hip hop.
And that's not fair to any artist to compare them to anyone else, because they are their own person. They're going to bring something different.
Well, that's why with Kill Shot and Rap Devil, it hits so hard, because MGK is trying to be like a younger version of Eminem, and Eminem is like, I'm letting off on my offspring like a gun barrel, bitch, get off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, Jesus Christ, look what I created. Now I'm just fucking just taking out my own fucking creations.
And so then I guess it does make sense, like that the Joyner one where they're all like, you know, the red eye people or whatever, like that makes so much sense.
Yeah,
it kind of, you know.
That's why I'm saying it kind of rubs me the wrong way, because everyone started rocking a hat and a beard, and I've been doing this since I was 15 years old. All right. All of a sudden, you try rocking what I'm rocking.
Yeah.
She gonna deny it. Oh, she going, okay, we're going to talk about this later. All right. Hey, we love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging with us. This was Stepping Stone. We got to get going. We're going to have many podcasts after every video, but we love hanging out and talking and chilling with you guys. Go like, go subscribe to Eminem and D12. I'm going to link them down below as well, because they do deserve the love and recognition. I'd love to see some more albums, but these gentlemen have done more than enough for hip hop. You know, Eminem has put so many people on that he didn't have to, and D12 did their thing, even solo wise, and I loved when they were on track solo. I love when they did songs with Eminem. So Eminem's right. Maybe I should have stayed back and not really had too much input on it. Anyways, show love to them. I will link everything in the description down below. We'd love to have you. Baby, what should they do?
Hit that subscribe, please.
Thank you. Again, it helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, lets us know you want more Eminem. And if you ever need me, shoot me a message. My Instagram is linked in the description down below. If you're dealing with anxiety, depression, panic attacks, PTSD, addiction, a bad breakup, whatever the case may be, I just want you to know that I'm always here for you guys. And thank you so much for giving us a platform. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, and Karen's heart as well. Caffeinated heart. We love you. Stay safe. It's on to the next one. There's going to be a box that pops up next to this beautiful young lady. Do me a favor, click it. You should enjoy it. It should be something from Kamikaze, unless I had to throw something in the middle while I wait for videos, because YouTube be YouTubing. You ready? All right, we love you guys. We're out. She's just using me as her stepping stone. Stepping stone.